Good morning. It's day 7 of the juice fast. And today is the first day that I'm actually going into the office. Last time I was in the office was last week Wednesday, so that was on the first day of the juice cleanse. And that was half a day. Today is going to be a full day. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. The reason you've seen me at home so much is because I work a lot from home. And I don't work full time, so I was very fortunate. I also live by myself, so I do have to say that for me it's a whole lot easier than for people who are living with family, partners, things like that, because if other people are eating, I would probably go crazy. I accidentally almost ate yesterday because there was an orange that I wanted to juice and I didn't know if it was still good, so I figured I have to taste it before I put it in the juice with a whole bunch of other things, and I put it in my mouth and I bit in it, and then I remembered, oh no, I can't do this, so I spit it out. So I was very happy that I caught myself. Well, since I'm going to work, I have to really prep, so I'll show you what it is that I'm taking to work with me. So this is what I'm bringing. I have my 2 juices, of course. Then I have 4 cups because the water cooler is quite far away from my desk and I want to make sure that I'm drinking enough water. I have an extra cup to put the juices in so that I can put the rest of them in the fridge, and then I have all of my teas with me as well. Some choco tea, and I have some sweet chili, and this is dandelion. In a previous video I said dandelion. And you know what, even though it's pronounced dandelion, tell me that dandelion doesn't sound better. Anyway, this is what I'm bringing. I'm bringing a whole nother bag to take all of that with me. I never like having to take my juices out of the fridge, especially because they already kind of lose their flavor overnight. So, yeah, I'm glad this is the only day that I have to do this. So I'll take you through my day, and I'll try to make an update from work, which might be difficult, but I'll at least give you an update in the evening on how everything went. So I'm at the train station, and this is a place where usually when I would come from home to go to work, I would be hungry and I would run in here to get something to eat, which usually would be something really unhealthy, like a donut or some bread or something that just doesn't serve me. And now, even though I haven't eaten in 4 days, I have already taken my green power shot and I feel really full, so I'm not hungry. And that's something that I really wanted to share with you guys. So it is 11 a.m. right now, and I'm in the prayer room where I practice my meditation, and I have been preaching juicing, like I'm preaching the gospel of juice. Some coworkers have really gotten inspired just by my good mood, by my energy. They're like, you look so good. What are you doing? And then I tell them, this is the 5th day that I'm not eating. They're like, no. So everything's going really well. I'll keep you up to date. I'm gonna meditate now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, I got home about an hour ago. I just got off of a group call with Inge and all of the other girls participating, and I am exhausted. Not really exhausted, like my body's fine, but I'm just being at work, being around all those people, being around all those foods was really tiring. Your sense of smell really gets heightened, so like if somebody was eating a sandwich or just was eating anything in my close proximity, it just drew me. And I can tell, like, I was gonna extend the juice fast, but I'm looking forward to eating. But I really truly want to enjoy good products and really start to cook more. And that's also why I've been looking at all those recipes, which I'm sure doesn't help with feeling hungry. But it's because, I always saw food as something that we have to do, not necessarily something that, I love eating healthy when somebody prepares the food for me. But when I have to do it myself, I don't really care to put a lot of energy into it. Well, I broke my consumer fast today. But I had a lot of thought about it, and I think I did so for a very good reason. Today I ordered 3 kitchen appliances that will greatly help me in making healthier choices and cooking better for myself. So I got a steam cooker, so that on the days that I know there's going to be days when I'm going to be lazy, and a steam cooker will be very beneficial for that. I will just have to pop some vegetables in there and it'll steam itself. I've been using a little pan, but I can't really control how the steam is going, and sometimes I oversteam things or I can't put enough in there. So I'm really happy that I did this. It was a real good investment. Another thing I ordered that I don't know the English word for, I'll just call it a stick mixer. One of those blender type of things that you use to blend soups and stuff. I got one of those because I love making soups, but when my last one broke, I kind of stopped making soups as well. And there's another one where it's like a blender to make things like pesto and stuff like that. And I know some of you food Puritans will tell me, oh, but you shouldn't eat pesto, you shouldn't eat this, or you shouldn't eat that. This is my journey, and I really appreciate all the information, but this is the way that I want to eat healthy for myself. I'm glad I invested that, and I'm glad that I don't necessarily feel like I broke my consumer fast, because when I think about it, these are things that I knew for a very long time that I needed to get, but they take just a tiny little bit of an investment. I got all of the cheapest products. I didn't go splurge on some expensive, nothing necessarily, so I stayed to the bare minimum. And the whole thing is that I knew I needed them, and I needed them for a long time, because every time I wanted to make a recipe of something healthy, I would think, oh, but I don't have this or I don't have that. And every time that I was in a store or, and I saw them, I always thought, oh, I really need that. But I didn't want to spend the money on it, because I much rather spend money on frivolous things or things that I don't necessarily need. And I've really come to learn that since food obviously has this big of an impact on me, I need to make it a priority. So I don't necessarily feel I broke my consumer fast, because it's a necessity, and I'm still going on it at least until the 2nd of August. I might start another 30 days as of now, because I did buy this. So I think that's what I'll do. Okay, I now vow to keep my consumer fast until the 15th of August. The reason I wanted to buy it now is because I want to have them ready for when I do start eating again, because after the juice cleanse I really want to start off, very good. I'm gonna cut off the video now because it's getting too long. I hope you guys are enjoying following my journey. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to type a comment and I'll try to answer them. There's still a lot more that I want to share, so I might make a few more after the juice cleanse just to explain certain things or talk about certain things. And I might start, I might become a foodie and start sharing recipes and food and stuff. But anyway, wishing you a blessed day. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.